to be that wombo setup once more. So I think you've got a lot of kind of layers upon layers of magic damage that will become very
I don't know whether
interesting.
this dive combo of these three is going to work out, but if a Dark Binding is going to sail through, you could hold them in position enough here as now we've got a Vault Breaker being charged. Xiaohu goes into stealth, but he's still going to get hit. Able to hold on to that is pretty nice. As meanwhile, on this bottom side, that body slam was fantastic, but still gets caught up. Kingen going to keep himself alive, though, as now he flashes, but First Blood still comes through as the auto attack was in the air from Light. Plates going down, and another kill is also going to sail through as Breathe collects that one. Xiaohu's okay in the mid lane as well. It's a disaster.
Not quite going to connect, so Showmaker going to be able to make his way back. No teleport. Doesn't want to stop this as Lucid. He's moving over, Vault Breaker in hand. Can he find it? There it is. The cease and desist comes down. The ulti comes through, collects both of them. Great sidestep there, but still going to die. His soul was unable to return to his body, and Lucid, can he actually get a shout? Gives him the thumbs up, and still tanks the turret shot. A 2-for-1 trade in favor of Webo, though, in the end.
Weibo just barely able to get in to keep Xiaohu alive. Chris,
Kingen, we know him as a clutch team fighter. He's a guy that's just able to do it when no one expects it. Well, this is when we're really not expecting it. It hasn't been a great Worlds here for Kingen, as that is a great Dark Binding, though, for Tarzan, as Moham has to crash his way down. Good flash to get him out to safety, but still, no flash now available for this next fight. As good heads up there from Moham, able to avoid the True Shot Barrage that wasn't going to land, but I still respect it. Keeps his head in the game. He's now still looking for a reset. Now the Void Grubs should go over to Weibo here. Not enough people on the map as Lucid now moving over. Doesn't want to give this one up without a fight as now Moham gets tagged by a Mystic Shot and almost just straight up dies. That is going to be the first two. There is 4 or 5 Grubs picked up as Chris doesn't find too much with the ultimate. The bullet time also not really collecting too much here as well. The door is now on cooldown as Breathe is going to get punched a few times. Black Shield is now on the Gnar. But now it's going to wear off. DK just not quite able to find a foothold in this fight. And Weibo just grabbed the Grubs and leave.
They were trying to bait out that Black Shield from Tarzan, but Weibo never really overextending too much as Showmaker gets a little bit of a tap back. But until that Black Shield was gone, Lucid couldn't pull that ultimate trigger. And
that they're looking for. And as you can see, Lucid and Moham already starting off on this Rift Herald, down to 50% health. Vision was given over to Weibo, but it goes dark once again. And now Kingen on this flank. Can he actually find it? Doesn't actually throw out the flash or the cask or anything just yet, but still gets hit by the Dark Binding. So much damage. He flashes, but it's not enough. And that is the kill picked up here from Xiaohu. Disaster strikes for DK as they're looking to try and stay on top of this Rift Herald. Between Worlds comes through. Showmaker cannot get over the wall. And the Herald is even taken here. It is absolute disaster stations for DK. That's a cheeky one picked up for aiming, but that is a consolation prize at best.
it is the silverest of linings on the top of the map. Rift Herald is still started, so Webo are just chasing down members of DK, and as they finally decide to turn on towards Breathe, the Black Shield comes in just in time for Showmaker to not get that CC for Breathe. And it has to be Aiming who finishes things off, as Breathe will just pick up the Rift Herald on the way out.
Yeah, he collects that one. Aiming is going to be able to for Webo, absolutely. And as we have a look at our MasterCard lane economy snapshot, it is looking pretty good for our World's runners-up in 2023. Webo just looking for a repeat of history, at least until the very end, where they would...
Even if it's not a Black Shield, there's 2 Seeker's Arm Guards that are coming through for the AP members and may need to be burnt here.
Yeah, there's a knock-up from Showmaker, very nicely done. That's the Black Shield out from Tarzan. Now Lucid on Vision here. There's Xiaohu, cuts him down to about 50%. This Aurora is very scary. Xiaohu on Control Mages seems to feel a whole lot better. They were able to win the last game, as now Between Worlds comes through once more. That is going to be the Magnus Storm. Bullet time! And they just cut down where they're standing! DK, can they find more off the back end of this one, though, as Lucid still has the ulti available. Tarzan still with that Black Shield there, and DK not going to push for more. They pick up 2 kills, and this might give them an avenue back in.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. You over it.
Breathe will finally get that free time that he was looking for. Utilize those 5 grubs and take down, catch that wave, but there is no Vision here. It looks like Tarzan should be able to just secure this for Webo. The first dragon of the Infernal variety secured here by Webo Gaming.
Yeah, you can see DK trying to get Vision on this top side in return for that Baron area. As Light takes a couple pop shots.
That body slam on the Gragas.
Breathe back in bot side though. Again, just putting this pressure on towards DK, but DK want to fight as a result.
Yep, the battle for the crab. You love to see it. Dark Binding going to go wide once again, and they're not going to win that battle, as Breathe is going to win his battle with this inner turret that is completely unprotected. Kingen going to turn up just a little bit too late. That is a lot of money going over to this Gnar. With the fact that Lucid is there wanting to hit someone with an ultimate as soon as that black shield is utilized, if someone goes down low enough to be under any sort of threat, when that danger is going to come in. Showmaker continuing to push here on this bottom side. They've started up the Dragon as well, as Light deals with the mid wave. This could just be a 50-50. Soul point for Weibo on the cards. Could even out the Dragons on DK's side, down to 50% health now, as Moham holding on to that Magnet Storm. Xiaohu looking for that angle, trying to get that R button down, but Kingen has spotted him. Knows exactly what's going on. Winter's Bite going to connect Dark Binding, not going to so far. And no one pulling the trigger just yet.
The timer on Breathe is going down, though. They need to start.
Yep, down to 1,000 health. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Lucid that locks this one down. The Magnet Storm from Moham connecting on a 3, but he's a little bit too far forward, and he throws his life away. Weibo just going to back away and say thanks for the freebie.
Kingen trying to get the reset in. Is Weibo going to move in towards mid? Dominic look for the tower. It looks like they're looking at the Baron instead. And Vision is not set up for DK. Going in blind into Weibo could be a disaster here.
Yep, this one little ward, the pesky one that they can see here, will be able to show them that this Baron is indeed happening. But what can they do about it? That's going to be the question, as Xiaohu going to spot Lucid. He's going to get softened up quite a bit here, as now Showmaker diving in. Breathe Nabar in perfect position. And back over the wall goes Lucid. He cannot fight this Mega Gnar as Crisp going down pretty low, but where is the smite? Can they get into the pit? And the answer is going to be no. The Vault Breaker gets forward, but it's Tarzan that locks down the Baron, and now it is just disengage, disengage, disengage for Weibo. They're out of there. They got that purple buff, and they're looking great.
They just couldn't get the engage. Breathe Crisp on that Unbreakable. And now Weibo Gaming set up with the Baron, Breathe on bot side. A lot of the damage already done to these tier 2 structures.
Yep, and with these Void Mites coming out here as well. I mean, that is, yeah, there's no minions there, so they're not going to be able to grab that one just yet, but look at this. The army of minions moving towards this bottom lane. That will spell the inner turret going on over the entire outer section. Removed. It is only the base left up here for DK. Can they actually manage to defend? That's the question. Double siege minions are just pummeling this inhibitor turret. Not a lot of range, so they can't really walk up just yet, but they've got another wave conga lining in. Okay, can they find the angle here as Light? Arcane Shift pretty powerful there, as you can see. Kingen looks for the barrel. There's the Magnet Storm. Crisp comes forward, shows them the door. Light creates all of the space he needs. The Black Shield's so valuable. They take down Crisp, though. They're able to just go through the front door instead, and Light is just left in the dust as 2 of his teammates are dead.
Weibo is now trying to collapse, though. Breathe has that flash. Mega Gnar so close to it. Xiaohu collapses.
Yeah, between worlds. There's the crash down. Moham knows that he's dead, is now aiming. Just throws the ultimate right at the Ezreal. Can he stand his ground and take down Xiaohu as well? It's the Mega Gnar says absolutely not. The sidestep's decent, but it is not enough as the solo lanes take down aiming.
And the bot lane tower behind Weibo. The Dragon will be taken. It is going to be given. But I think Lucid is essentially just going to sit here and hope that someone overextends. Like, it's even in advance of Baron. It may look a little funky, but this could be the call. This is what the Lee Sin kick did to Light last game. Can he get it again here?
Yeah, he's channeling now. There's the Black Shield, though. Light in a lot of trouble, but he just gets shielded up, and he's going to be A-OK. There goes Lucid. They threw the kitchen sink at him, but it did not work out. The Between Worlds is gorgeous. Moham's dead, and there's the ult out from Showmaker. They cannot do anything right now, and Weibo, they just had all the answers.
They tried everything there. That was the Hail Mary play from DK, and it is spotted. There is no miracle for the LCK 3rd seed. It will be Weibo who push into the base.
Yep, they're just going to cut down the inhibitor here. Kingen, can he remove the minions? That is the question. It might take some time, but I think that Weibo, that was the death nail. It's just whether the Nexus is going to explode right here or whether it's going to vision, as we can see. And they know they just have to start this. They just have to go for it. The Baron's going to be going down very, very quickly. Weibo teleporting their way in. Xiaohu will be able to turn up as Kingen can possibly get them out of here with that explosive cast, because the Baron is all they want. They should be able to take it, but can they win the fight? That's the question. Lucid does manage to land the smite. The Magnet Storm is decent, but Xiaohu just goes golden. Breathe is gonna smack down this Rel. Xiaohu's still in it, able to bounce his way out. Kingen, can you have the mobility? The answer is no. Tagged by a Christmas tree, and it's Light that's going to be able to take down the Gragas. And Webo, they are back towards it. They are moving down this mid lane to finish what they started.
Webo going through, aiming ults to clear out the wave, has the burn up minions and may have delayed the game for just another 30 seconds. That could set up Lucid to come on through. There is no minion line here. They're waiting on that bot lane to push on through.
The one caster minion, can they protect it? That's the question. And Showmaker says no, he's going to be able to take that one down, but aiming not going to be so lucky. They just chase him towards the fountain. Showmaker as well going to go down. Breathe might just be dead. And remember, these are only Void Mites. There are no minions because that caster minion, the hero, did actually fall. And so now missing a bunch of health bars. And it's only Moham that is going to be here, but now the super minions are going to crash. And Webo, I think they've got enough damage. I think they're going to be able to do it here. This is their ticket to Paris. One last Nexus turret in front. Lucid, can he do it alone? The answer is absolutely not. He takes down Tarzan, but Webo, they take down the Nexus and secure a spot in Paris.
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.